No, I'm really sorry. I just can't fit you with the Phonak hearing aid then. Is exactly what I would have had to have said up until today if a patient came to see me asking for a Phonak hearing aid with an incredibly common feature, which is available from all other hearing aid manufacturers, but it's missing from Phonak. So even though Phonak have one of the most comprehensive portfolios of hearing aid technology available, they still hadn't completed the set. And in my opinion, there was one obvious hearing aid missing from the Lumity family of hearing aids that has been letting Phonak down. Well, that was all until today, because Phonak are back and have filled this void with not one, but 4 brand new hearing aids. And I have begged, borrowed, and therefore didn't need to steal to get my hands on them, so that today I'm able to give you the full lowdown on them. So get ready to hear which features are new, what they look like in my ears. I'll also cover whether or not they'll be suitable for you, and sadly, which of my favorite Phonak features they've had to remove from these hearing aids to get them to work. Today's announcement is wave 4 of hearing aids on the Phonak Lumity platform. The first wave of hearing aids included their receiver and canal models, which was back in August 2022, when Phonak released the Lumity R, Lumity RT, and Lumity Life. The following April, they revealed their Audeo Slim model, dubbed their fashionable hearing aid. And then in August, Phonak added their behind-the-ear styles, the Naida Lumity PR and UP, plus the Sky Lumity PR and UP. So the big question is, what's missing? No, I'm afraid not. It's not what you think. Phonak are not releasing their custom family of hearing aids on the Lumity platform, not today anyway. So if you're interested in the most up-to-date in-ear hearing aids, such as their Verto Titanium IIC or ITC hearing aids, then for now you'll have to stick with the Paradise family of hearing aids, which are one generation behind the Lumity platform. But later on in this video, I'll expand on when I suspect this may change in the up-and-coming future. So today's big reveals are the Audeo Lumity 312, the Sky Lumity M, the Naida Lumity SP, and finally the Sky Lumity SP. And why do these 4 hearing aids fill a void in the Lumity family of hearing aids? It's all about battery power. You see, I recently did a poll on YouTube asking whether you, my faithful YouTube audience, wore rechargeable hearing aids or hearing aids with disposable batteries. And there was a resounding response towards rechargeability, with 70% of you choosing them over their disposable battery counterparts. Out of curiosity, for those of you watching today, do you use rechargeable hearing aids or disposable batteries? Let me know in the comments beneath this video. So, based on the demand, it made perfect sense that Phonak released their Lumity family of hearing aids solely with a rechargeable option. Well, I say it made perfect sense, but it didn't stop me from complaining at the time, as it still left me with 30% of the patients that I saw walking through the door that I was forced to recommend a different manufacturer, even if I thought that Phonak may be the best option for them, their hearing loss, and their hearing challenges. Now, don't get me wrong, I am a big fan of rechargeable hearing aids for a couple of different reasons. Firstly, it means that hearing aids won't die at the most awkward of moments. If it's happened to you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And secondly, for me, it seems like a terrible waste from an environmental point of view, throwing batteries away if there's a more environmentally friendly option. So, looking at it from both points of view, I'm delighted to say that as of today, you can now fit the non-rechargeable Audeo Phonak Lumity 312 hearing aid, which has almost all of the features that the other Lumity hearing aids have. Yes, you heard me correctly, almost all of the features. I'll come on to that in a minute. So as far as suitability goes, these are the fitting ranges for Phonak's new hearing aids. So if your hearing test results fall within the grey shaded area, then they're technically suitable for you. When they're in your ear, they'll all look pretty neat, tucked behind your ear. But I will say that if discretion is very important to you, then the new Audeo Lumity 312 comes in at smaller than any of the other receiver and canal models available from Phonak, and therefore might be the right choice for you. So as far as the features that are built into these 4 new hearing aids, they all have the standard Lumity features built into them, such as classic Bluetooth, AutoSense 5.0, Stereo Zoom 2.0, and speech sensor, etc., etc. However, there's one incredible feature that didn't make it into the non-rechargeable Phonak Lumity hearing aids, which is their motion sensor hearing, which detect if you're moving and having a conversation at the same time and will automatically adjust the direction of the microphones to focus on the direction of speech that's coming from around you. So in practice, if you're sat down at a table, you would normally want to hear the sound in front of you. However, if you think about it, as soon as you stand up and start walking, you would actually want to be hearing the person by your side. The motion sensors help the hearing aids to recognize this and adjust the direction of the microphones accordingly. This is all happening automatically without you needing to make any adjustments to the settings on your hearing aids. So if you're really keen on this feature, then you'll need the battery power, which is provided by a rechargeable hearing aid rather than these disposable devices. Now, for those of you out there that had their fingers crossed and were hoping that today's announcement was going to be Phonak's custom hearing aids on the Lumity platform, I don't want you to be too disheartened, and let me tell you why. Firstly, in March 2020, we saw the launch of the Phonak Marvel Virto. And then secondly, in May 2022, we saw the Phonak Paradise Virto. So there's 2 years between the two of them. So if we follow that trend for the last couple of years, that may potentially mean that we'll see the Phonak Lumity Virto somewhere in 2024. When I do know anything, you guys will be the first to hear about it, believe me. Now, I've only skimmed over the surface today with these new hearing aids, but if you want an in-depth breakdown of all of the features built within the Lumity hearing aids, then you have to check out this video.